into the night. The city lights are dancing, slowly falling apart. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling stronger, and I know I can do better. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the lights on. Open your eyes and see the people chanting.
What's going on, Indiana Tech? It's time to get ready for tonight's pre-jump number 3. I am Hail Monkey Man. I will be in the booth being loud in multiple variations as we get into some music being made, a harmony to be sang here by our awesome trio on Reshiram, Velocity, and Bluey. The Warriors trying to take it to round number 1 against one of the now perennial greats of West Virginia. I actually reside in this state that once they, they come in from all that stuff. Morgantown, about 3 hours that way, somewhere in that capacity. But we're gonna be strumming a different tune, hopefully for Indiana Tech to be able to take this one. It's gonna be tough. They've got Angel, who I got to cast a couple of seasons back when he was on 0 to 1 alongside Tool. Daunt, who I actually got to cast as well. I believe he was on the the Charlotte Phoenix. And then Gyro, who has been around the scene literally with everyone. I don't know whose person and duo and trio he hasn't been. So this is gonna be a toughie. And in fact, if this team intends to take it tonight, it's gonna be Titan slaying here on some good old Indie Tech Esports. Make sure you follow this channel if you are part of the crew, or maybe you're just part of the gangsters that are all joining us. Well, welcome in. Also, I have been doing practicing, and I am doing every breath you take. Hold on, let me see if I can get this. Wait. Oh, nope, I already messed up. Yeah, look at that. Practice makes perfect. Trying to make it work. I actually don't know if my mic caught any of that, and I don't care. I do not. All right, so we are going to be going into this first matchup. It is still, I think we're BO. Are we BO5 yet? We're BO7 actually. Hold on. Let's see. Does this say? I'm looking at this bracket. I know that you guys just have me off to the side. I'm gonna look at the event. BO7 says Bluey. All right, I need to update this thing. By the way, Bacchus mod is out of date, so I'm screwed. So we're gonna be doing, yeah, no, it's out of date. All right, so I've checked for updates for Bacchus mod. If you think it looks weird on the screen, it's because it do. So I apologize in advance for all of that. It's gonna be a weird looking graphic this time around. So yeah. Get ready for a long haul marathon. That means as well, when it comes to BO7, teams can't just think the first game is going to establish the pace. First 2 games really is what sets the bar, sets the tone, if you will, for a lot of these matchups. Sup, Chippy? Sup, Bub? Glad you guys are still out here. And so for the first couple of games, even though they may go into an 0-2-2-0, that could happen on either side of things, could even just be split. it's often good teams that are able to buck up into that game number 3. It's a very important one at that. So we'll see if anything kind of changes in the makeup of it. Don't want to see this be a 0-4 against the Warriors. They've been doing such great work. And so far, I really like the identity that we're getting from out of this trio. All Fennec users, by the way. Weird champ, but I guess, you know, true hitbox and all. I'm actually trying out the, what's this thing called? Hold on, they put it into the Rocket Pass. This was like the first Rocket Pass I've bought in like 5 years. Let's see, what is this thing? It's Zentari. And it's mostly because I wanted the updated, it's not an X-Devil. What was it? The flippy one, the flat one. I wanted that one. I don't know, I'll figure it out later. I saw it and I was like, you know what? I'll spend money on you, Epic. You finally got me after all the loot boxes. So, you know. Yeah, anyway. We'll be going into this here momentarily. I believe matches are getting all of their stuff started. In fact, there's the gong. All right, I'm putting this off to the side. What do you guys think it's gonna be? It's gonna be a 4-0? Which way do you think it's gonna go? Who's gonna take it? Give me a tech, yeah! That's what I want to hear. Oh, they put on Central? Yuck. Come on, West Virginia. What are you doing? I feel like my guitar is gonna fall over. I don't know. Okay, I fixed it. 4-3 tech, yeah. Blank and blank. Central, default. Angel. Central is default. And Angel is West. West, sorry. We have 2 EU. Oh my gosh. That is a lot of words being said. Ugh, that is gross ping. Okay, well, this is about to go a certain direction. I hope you guys are ready for it. Oh yeah, I need to turn off the music. All right, so as you can see, ping is not good. We're on Central, so prepare for that. Also, shout out to Angel still having the Zoo Gang club. So this will be a BO7, and yes, I know the overlay looks terrible. It's not at all what I want it to look like, but there is no Bacchus mod update, so just gonna have to deal with your tech Yaz being maybe delayed by all of a second. So early pressure. West Virginia obviously is gonna be bringing this one. Gyro trying to be the best utility player literally in all of North America. Worked really well literally around anyone and everyone. Matt with the setup and the shutdown. Is that Daunt? Is Daunt's name Matt? Or is this a sub? All right, cool. So based on what we're getting out of Senor Bluey, we will switch servers every loss, apparently. So we'll see who has last loss. Make sure you give some good love to these guys. Remember, these guys are still over in EU before they take their first semester here with Indiana Tech. So they're fighting on some bad ping as well as like a midnight hour. These guys staying up late, but it is summertime, so they're taking advantage of some at least hotter time frames for the moment. Reshiram on first challenge, and this is the first offense that we're getting out of Indiana Tech Premier. Seeing if they can get upfield, but it's a very brief interlude of offense. Matt caught not being able to find that initial challenge, and now he's going to go for a 50-50 against Velocity. Velocity will get the better part of that ball, and Matt kind of caught in a reverse rotation. He doesn't want to be facing his own bar, but he has a lot of faith in both Gyro and Angel. I would too if those were my two teammates. In fact, they'd probably be carrying me. I'm a very hefty weight, but I know that they are strong. See all of Indiana Tech. They got posted up and slowed down a couple times when they wanted to go and get downfield against Ball State last night. They knew that there was a speed differential between matchups. It was a tough adjustment to have to do. Now you got a 3-man rush, trying to get it beyond Gyro. Great connection. They're going for the bully play. And now they got to be careful. This could be a counter to the other direction. Angel has it on target. And that's going to be it. West Virginia puts up another one. You see everyone kind of abstain from sending out that last man, but they did go all the way upfield. I think it was Velocity was on that opposite side wall. So the first couple now going the way of the Mountaineers. I've been to West Virginia's campus and football stadium. Very pretty. Got to watch OU, Oklahoma University. Or University of Oklahoma. It's always confusing how it's OU, but it's UO. Whatever. We got to see them win a football game. I think it was like 54-52. That was whenever they had like a wombo combo of a couple of great quarterbacks. But it's been a minute. And now Sooners suck. They aren't even on the pitch, so I'm not even going to talk about them anymore. Nice quick call up. Everyone looking at Reshiram, but it was Blue that cut across. This one goes high, and again, you're going to see this middle gap. Got to be very mindful of this one, especially as Angel is trying to tee it up. Unfortunately for Blue, he doesn't find much in the way of boost, but he has an open back lane if he can get rid of it. But Gyro with a nice catch, and things calm down. West Virginia is making sure that no counter plays can develop easily here for Indiana Tech. However, as my doubts begin to mount, one soft challenge, Angel was going for it, and then Velocity smacks him in the jaw. Our European contenders to come over and become Warriors finally break that 0 into a 1. If there's anyone that knows how that works, it's definitely Angel. Shout out all my Blue Lock gang. There's still time that has to be burned to get this one tied here in game number 1. Velocity. Ooh, nice positioning there by Bluey. He knew that Matt was probably going to win that possession. And this is going to be a great cut. Another big save. This one out of Reshiram. Running in a boost. Oh, and that goes to go Bardowski. Matt comes back to finish the job. Angel being very, very tunnel visioned to be able to sort this one out here in the blue stripes. West Virginia will reestablish a 2-goal lead. But if you look at the top center of your screen, you'll notice that it is a best of 7. So, great establishment of what these two teams got to do, especially considering that we do have that little wrinkle, an asterisk of server. We're on central servers right now. You're seeing a lot of schools that are kind of witnessing what they got to do when it comes to getting their kind of cross-regional international students onto the pitch. Angel with a kick up. That's going to be a finisher by Matt. A 3-1 and a 4-1, much the same. You got 35 seconds to go. Angel's like, all right, just someone score it. Game number 1 about to come to a close. You don't want to just walk away from it if you are Indiana Tech. Got to get something moving. See what can be picked up. Right now, what's being put down is a bit of hurt here by West Virginia. Ooh. Nice save by Reshiram. Bluey going to find a pinch off the wall. Matt's going to be rotating into his post, and Angel is going to be pushed back. But this is going to be this collapsing time. As we go into game number 2, it's going to be the Mountaineers up 0-0. And Indiana Tech looking for some quick copium to get their minds back in order. Oh yeah, that's from yesterday. Okay, so don't even worry about the scores. You know what? Here, we're going to go back to this score. Oh, it does look like we are escaping. So we're going to switch the other server. All right, so this gives me time. Because I have to manually do this now. This is a headache. Look at that. Boom. Orange. All right, you can look at my face. All right. Cancel by user. Cancel by user. What's happening? All right. Anyway, very fast. We're switching servers. And it looks like we finally got the right one. I think he probably set it to Asia. You can accidentally do that. All right. Let's get back out there. Bango. Game numero dos. Velocity still has dirt ping, but that's fine. It's a little bit closer this time. This is better by about 30 to 40. So. Uh-oh. No excuses, no issues, right? Bluey will bounce out and bounce down. Nice stopper. Reshiram, he's going to be thanking him for about a 30 pad. As he goes back to the drawing board. Don't want to let him have the 50-50, and Angel doesn't end up finding a bulldozer behind it. Bluey with the undercut. Velocity doesn't have a long enough arm. Trying to be like Gumby out there. Just noodling about. Reshiram dissects and divides. Can he get it back to Bluey? Bluey turned back. They will still boost. That means 2/3 of the roster right now is very low. That's a fantastic pre-jump by Gyro. Send that one skyward. As I continue to look at this Bacchus mod and see if it will ever update. Nope. Doesn't matter. Mountaineers will come up and get one. This is Matt with a nice pickup. You see Velocity trying to get all the way back, but it's that flip reset that creates such height. He was not able to extend and get some speed. See if that opening demo maybe changes the identity right now. Velocity and the gang. Remember yesterday, Velocity and Bluey playing as if they were just tied at the hip with one another. It created this weird rotation, a 2-1, very much in pure identity. But it also made it tough to read as they just kind of tumbled downhill nonstop. Problem now is they're having these sincerely taken away. Gyro forces the issue, and you hold the plink for about the third time this matchup off the old iron. Quick pass to extend this. Matt went for boost, and so that will create a moment here for the Warriors to step up. Nice challenge. They had Matt in the way. It looks like every single time that this is beginning, all three of the Warriors are facing towards their pitch. They are not having someone to that central and back third. It's kind of a full commit style right now. They want to be aggressive. They're feeling a little bit of that frustration because they're losing control and they're not finding these moments to take a shot. The only man that had boost is now dead. Make it couple, and with no one present, the Mountaineers will do what they did in game 1 and double this up 2-0. Everyone marking a man and clearing the board. Indiana Tech went bye-bye. See if there's any creativity to be established right now. West Virginia has been really neutralizing the game, simplifying it to these individual kind of aerial carries. They get a drag, they move it up, and then you just don't have much in the way of resources. They are being just pushed to the absolute limit. There's still nothing between these guys. Can't keep your flip for that long. There's nothing in Bluey's tank. He's going to have to vibe for the corner, which means he's going to go away from the shot, and Gyro will have a free look. No one picked up anything. They were looking for that midfield, like the soft pads. By the time Bluey had turned the corner, it was too late. Gyro was already stepped up. And BO7, you have the leniency of the first two, but you don't want to let them go. Oh, looking for that quick redirect if he can. Reshiram will win 3 separate touches. But a touch is all it will be. Double demo between Matt and Reshiram. Turns into a 2v2 briefly. Feels like they're just kind of lost in the sauce right now. Matt's looking for a double tap, and he's going to get one. Goodness. Great pass off that left side corner. And Matt with a hell of an adjustment. So this one looking a bit messy for Indiana Tech. And it looks like East Ping has really done nothing to hurt these guys. In fact, I don't know why Central even mattered to West Virginia. I know where you guys are. There's only one guy that's on, like, other ping, West Coast, and he's 80. That equalizes the field. So less than 90 seconds to go. This one feels like it's already been wrapped up a little bit. Indiana Tech needs to get a score. Something to just kind of get them right back in the groove of things because they've been out of the groove since the start. Reshiram, he's got Velocity ahead of him, and Velocity gets a demo. Bluey will slow this down, but that's immediately stolen. Very smartly so. That is just an honest shot. Backboard, good pickup by Matt. Bluey wants to do it again. He's trying to get some kind of quick flick, and they will double commit. Angel will serve it back shoulder of Velocity. These demos are playing a very impactful part of this gameplay. Bluey is going to let this one sort itself out with Velocity, and finally, the Warriors will get through the drought. That's going to happen a lot more often, and I'm glad they at least got one here. A lot of work left to be done. Going to game number 3. Don't want to let this one be a brief night. I already put away all my anime. I was like, you know what? I'm here for Indiana Tech. Don't let that go to waste, gang. I guess I'll have to practice my guitar a little bit more. And for a breezy, not enough power, not enough boost. Indiana Tech, seeing if they can skirt this one right along. Matt's playing it cool and close to the vest. And he wins a fantastic touch. That's going to be an open net as they do double commit, thinking that it was going to be for free from the ceiling. A lot of confidence here right now out of West Virginia. They still got 2 to recover. It will take a pretty hefty effort. Indiana Tech, it depends on what they do from this kickoff. You got to think the discipline's going to be here from the Mountaineers. Oh, don't win the better touch, and they don't get the boost. That will seal it away. West Virginia will go up 2-0. The Warriors now have the task at hand. It's pronounced Orangi. I think we're staying in this lobby. The reason you're seeing this, I don't have the, again, the Bogus mod is out of date. All right, check for updates. Nope, still out of date. All right, well, it do be what it is. So, at this point, times are tough. But a slightly better showing late term, but early game dominated by just takeaways. And again, every single counterplay is finding effective moments to really force Indiana Tech onto their heels, and it resets the entire composure and just pacing of this game. West Virginia right now is in control. That's why we play the game. That's why we go through BO7s. Be able to get ourselves into the books and see what happens. So the first couple, those are the ones you let go. If a third slides, then you have to, as the Warriors, do one of the toughest things in the entirety of, well, any sport, and that's reverse sweep a BO7. So we'll see what happens going forward as we go into game number 3. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely going to help out Chippy. How's y'all's facility? I need to get, like, Indiana Tech photos. I want to see what y'all's place looks like. All right, but game 3. I'll get all hyped up about Indiana Tech here in a bit. What's up, Vulcan? See how this one folds out. Indiana Tech needs to score first. I just feel like that's how this one is. They've got to get on the board before the Mountaineers. Oh, snap. Let's do it, bub. I want to see that. I definitely want to see what y'all's place looks like. I got to check out a place over in PA at a land that they did for some high school kids just a little bit ago, Mount Aloysius. It was really nice. Honestly, the whole facility, really cool. But it's all about Indiana right now. Reshiram on the challenge. Oh, going bowling. They have a putback shot. They got it. That'll be the opening score. Warriors will be on the board first. Bit of a cheeky angle. Gyro comes out. Doesn't get control. Pops it to the next man. The follow-up action out of Indiana Tech is deadly. Can't let that through for free, and West Virginia will suffer their first deficit. Velocity at least manages to hit this one. Oh, what a read by Bluey. I don't know if he's going to be able to get back to this one. So no boost to Warrior right now to Gyro. Has to wait for reinforcements. Gyro hoping for the floor pinch, and he cannot get the read against the post. Everyone using up all their boosts. I don't know who has nothing. Bluey to Velocity. Everyone trying to play it slow. I think there's a collective 30 boost amongst everyone out here. This is going to go wide. That's about the third or fourth push we've seen. Again, just 0 in the tank. Bluey finally finds a full pad. This one's going to come up yard. Gotta watch out! That's a snipe and a half. Matt coming out of nowhere. Angel just threw it to the sky, and Matt obliged. 73 miles an hour. Summer Series champ right there. So we're tied at 1. Very necessary for Indiana Tech to not lose their cool here. Oh, the soft bounce. Bluey and Reshiram end up a bit confused. Neither one had a plan for receiving it. That was the first time in a while that Indiana Tech had someone available to slide into that sweeper position. Usually you see them recoiling. This time around, finally have someone with their nose downfield. Bluey lose the angle on Angel, and again, it's just so much boost thievery. Gonna get a demo. Reshiram wants to be able to tackle somebody else. Overcommit, I think, right there. That they do get the boost away from them. That's a nice pickup back from Reshiram. Ooh, outside angle. They want to take this one away from Matt. Not just ball, but also boost. Reshiram has everyone empty. They gotta get the second man up. They weren't able to capitalize on this last night very well. They've got the third man, but Bardowski and Velocity gets it back for the Warriors. Slaughter. Right in that top 90. Indiana Tech finally bleeds out West Virginia. Doing unto them as they had been doing to the Warriors for 2 straight games. Finally, some pep in the step. Some speed being acquired. It's the over-under. Trying to play Red Rover. Velocity will tumble it. He's hoping for that next read. Gyro wants the musty. He has no boost, so that's a good secondary idea. Bluey's got to be ready for Matt. Matt will turn off. Bluey trying to stay in control. Good small ball play. He knows he's getting beat. That's a hole in. Bluey on the redirect. Oh, baby. Cover it in bubblegum. He's popping. Look at this pickup. Bluey's like, mine. Velocity ain't gonna have that one be wasted. (3-1). Finally a response to West Virginia. Gentlemen's agreement into this lobby is that they will switch servers every loss. Last couple have been on East. That means this one could go back central and put Indiana Tech in a grinder. See what happens forthcoming. 80 seconds to go. West Virginia not looking clean. Oh, if anyone were nearby, we might be seeing that one put through. Bluey on the full commit. They have that one extra goal. Insurance there to kind of work it out. Angel, a nice passing play. Big save! And they make sure the third man can't get there. It's a full race. Seem to be able to get the last one, and it's 4-1. Indiana Tech. They wait till they see the whites of the eyes, and they take on the Mountaineers and throw them into the coal mines. Oh, by the way, I listed Premier up there because that's how it was listed whenever they were in NECC. So if you want me to change it, I can totally change it. I just had, Premier because reasons. Anyway, less than a minute to go. West Virginia is seeing game 3 getting snatched away. Copium in a server change could be on the horizon. Velocity wants to take a read from that corner, but it's unnecessary. Just got to keep cool, keep calm. Oh, that's not going to get picked up. Gyro will get one back. Similar situation. Indiana Tech was in deficit-wise a little bit ago, but with twice the amount of time. Gotta hold strong. Don't let anything in easy. Possession play, and Bluey makes it difficult. He knew what they were wanting to do, so everyone's playing this slow. Look at these longer rotations. Velocity, pressure M. Now they are flatlined. You don't want to let them divide you. One slight tackle, one slight mistake could spell danger, but danger has been abated and has been averted. We're going game 4, and we're guaranteed no matter what a game 5 at minimum as the Warriors pick one up. Vulcan out here. All right. We are going back to El main menu. Hello, everyone. All right. So, one game. One game down. Gotta get 3 more. Look, I've been watching a lot of NHL, and obviously we're all disappointed that the Panthers won again. But I like that they set out kind of a marker of what you got to do. They set out 16 games that you got to win. And let's see, round 1, quarter, semi. Yeah, 16 games you got to win tonight before you lose 16 games or 4. I don't know, whichever one of those. This is a long road. And they're doing it against some of the best in CRL that are trying all their new ideas. We'll see if those come up to do cool things here with Indiana Tech. You'll see that we are back on bad ping because we are on Central now. Oh, I went off the bar. Trying to win the foot race. Matt will get there first. Pressure Ram. He was hoping to get there, but a nice read by Matt. It's okay. He's 50 milliseconds in the future. It's not fair. I'm coping. It's all right. I have a capo for my cope. Cope capo. Capo cope. Bang. Big save out of velocity. Trying to slice him up. Now, this becomes, again, the problem. You're having to react a half step, quarter step ahead. It will get rid of Matt. Bluey is, I believe, Central Ping. So, doesn't hurt him. No, actually, he's over east. I actually don't know where Bluey is right now. You don't have to dox him. But this does hit him about the same way. He is U.S. side. First minute with West Virginia finding the first. Bluey will send it bar. That's a great pickup by Matt. Bluey's in Maine. What? Why? Who wants to be in Maine? Get out of there. Well, I guess Stax is in Maine. So that's fine. Who's in Maine? Weird place. Reshiram hoping that boost is spawning. Wants to get it off of Matt. And he will at least keep his flip for a second longer. You're in Maine? Is everyone in Maine? All the Indianians in Maine. Oh, no. We thought there'd be so much more separation from his bumper. Matt just kind of turns around and Bluey caught half flipping. Oh. Those Fennecs look like they're forward when they're backward. I forgot Maine was his state before I met Bluey. Oh, and this has quickly gone dastardly in favor of West Virginia. 3 up right now. Just short of 90 seconds. I cannot wait for these 2 awesome players to be stateside. Previous game was a banger, though. All right. Pressure Ram trying to receive this one and slow the game down. Nice Musty to get it at least over to a teammate. Bluey will have the less favorable 50-50. Matt has been a menace. Matt the man at this point. Oh, velocity? No, can't quite do it. And again, they're just working the perimeter. Pressure Ram gonna have to jump as he takes on both possible demo. This is a great collection by Bluey. Oh, that's the chase after this one. You're starting to see this one get a lot more playful, but again, not the same level of passing that they want. Velocity, I think, was expecting Bluey to cut down. Or maybe that was just me hoping that was the idea. Velocity waiting for the reaction, and that is going to be an empty moment. Can he get it beyond gyro? No, they wait too long. Oh. Angel fills the gap. I haven't seen a lot of Angel, at least into this game. Hasn't been necessary. It's been a lot of gyro and a lot of Matt. Oh, Matt getting Goomba'd. As Bluey just sticks onto him like a lamprey. I think that's what lampreys do. Velocity will be deleted from the equation. That means the next man up is going for a double. Oh, what a save, but it does have the second effort from out of the Mountaineers. Ugh. Tough one by Reshiram. I mean, everyone kind of went forward for it. So he ended up sliding off to the side. Is Indiana Tech doing any other esports out there? What you guys got? Want to know. Woo! Yeah, tell me about other esports while we see this 5-0 get picked up. What we got? Got any Smash? Got any Valorant? Marvel Rivals? Mario Kart? Bed Wars? I see Luge? Overwatch, League, and Smash. Okay. Like, wait, League of Legends League and not Rocket League? Okay, I see Valorant, League of Legends, Smash, Overwatch, and Rivals. Okay, now how many of your Overwatch players are also the Marvel Rivals players? That's what I'm curious about. I'm starting to see that trend be pretty much like all the time. Ooh. Another big demo. 0! Okay, so they're purely Marvel Rivals. Okay. Trying to find one. Constellation Goal will be a nice gift, but nothing has been surrendered by West Virginia. Bro, get me in some Mario Kart. Especially with the new mechanics. Stuff is gonna be crazy. You know what? Fair, because OWCS is trash. So that makes a lot of sense. Double? Okay, let's go, Reshiram. Slap it. Right there. Get one back. They're gonna be switching servers after this one as well. See if anything can kind of come about. Indiana Tech definitely fighting from beyond the Ethernet cable. Bluey, that's a hell of an adjustment to try and get up there, but I think this one's gonna be dusted. Oh, Velocity does get back. What does the rest of this bracket kind of look like at this point? Oop. So far, we don't know nothing about nothing from anyone else. Ole Miss and LCU are the other teams, and LCU has had themselves some crazy runs. Ole Miss looking different right now. Good control out of Velocities. Diving through. They get a couple. Love the jump out. He gets it away from Gyro, and he makes sure that Angel is just too late to the party. All right. Well, it's going to be a 3-1 if this holds. Ah, okay. Shout out Wichita State pulling off crazy stuff the other day. It was them, and it was, what was it? King University. The Tornadoes have been on the come up. Doing bananas. All right. Ew. All right. I'm gonna let them have a discussion, and we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. All right. All right. Cool. All right. You know what? Oh, this deserves a guitar. Hold on. Hold on. What did I just? No, I dropped my pick. My pick. Okay. Okay. No, King won like the other day. They beat, who they beat? See, now I gotta go back. Now I gotta say that I'm not a liar. Let's see. King. Which one of these did they come out of? Oh. Am I tripping? Who did they beat? Oh my lord. See, now I have to look at all the pools because I think I'm absolutely doing stupid stuff. King University beat OC. I know those guys, I think because they have North. MX North. Okay. Well, I'm not going to play my guitar for you guys. So, we are going to EU, though. So, that's a thing. All right. Let's go. Oh, wait. I need to update the thing. Save. Okay. All right. We are now on EU ping. I don't know why, but Velocity and Reshiram, they got EU ping. So here we go. This is home villa. I need to know everyone's opinions in the chat as well, because I obviously we see it from cross-regional stuff when it comes to just purely RLCS. I feel like college, you know, Scholastic in general, it's a different idea because it is collegiate. How you guys feel about international students coming over and then, you know, you see them a lot more even on what is kind of an NA space? As we get to see this awesome angle and a non-stop attack out of the Warriors. Because obviously we have international students all the time in university. But this is like now the last little bit, last like 3 years or so, they're seeing a lot more influence from like Europe and otherwise on that scale at the esport level. That's true. Actual classes. I don't want none of this nonsense of like underwater basket weaving, okay? None of that. Oh. Can't quite complete the job. Yeah, if it's just coming over and just, you know, using a weird partial scholarship and it's only for the sport, like get out of town, baby. Get an education. Ooh, Bluey on the pickup. Another big demo, and they are being abusive right now. Yeah, you get these guys on 20 ping and things will be different. Bluey also is doing this on 124 ping. Yeah, that's very true. It hurts to see the CRL on the EU side super shrink. I want to see more of that support. I mean, I also want to see just like free college in the United States anyway, but that's a whole separate conversation. Louis on a laptop? What? I'm assuming temporarily, right? Like it's because it's Maine. Like you can't have a proper PC in Maine. You have to be on a laptop in the forest with Bigfoot. Your Ethernet is actually being held together by 2 squirrels. You have to turn like a stone sundial to have a chance of getting a maybe 60 hertz on the actual laptop itself. He's on Wi-Fi. Oh my lord. That's Maine. Oh, his main set. Okay, that really messed me up, Hunters. You saying his main setup is in Indiana because he's in Maine absolutely broke my brain. Well, this is a sprint. Reshiram chucking in the bucket. So, you can tell what's going to be going down, but also this is West Virginia at a tough ping diff of their own. 164 for Angel. Where in the world is Angel? Is he on the West Coast? Oof. He's playing near like Hawaii type ping. Ooh. Trying to get a bouncer onto his face. More than halfway here through game number 5. Game 6 could be inevitable. I don't exactly know what the colleague, which is Collegiate League, I'm pretty sure, the rules are when it comes to server trading, but it feels like everyone has agreed with whatever is happening at this point. Oh boy. Velocity? See if we can get one extra. He throws Gyro at least into the bin, into timeout. See, now I want to see how the squad will be doing in the first weeks of the fall. It's going to be so cool. All right, Concord flat out 4-0'd Wichita State, so that's a thing. We all kind of, we're nodding our heads at. See if we can be able to cut this one around the corner. Bluey playing it slow. Can't get back to it before Angel uses up what's left in the tank. How to get Wi-Fi from the sun to communicate with Bigfoot. Yes, over in the Maine. Oh, off the bar. Oh, Angel finds his wings. Look, I know you guys got some connections up there. Okay. Otherwise, Stacks wouldn't stay. Actually, I think he does a lot of commentating for like Little League Baseball. So, you know, that sounds actually pretty fun. When's the last time any of y'all went camping? Because I feel like a camper. Uh-oh. West Virginia's starting to camp on the blue half of this pitch. Can they steal it away from the Warriors? Warriors have done a lot of work. It's like real life Minecraft in Maine. Hey, 1 gig still works? Wait, do you mean meg or gig? We're on it. They own a campground act. That's, look, that's fantastic. Oh, see if they can get it to Bluey. Okay, so, hey, 1 gig is still good. Or is that slow these days? Like, I just got a gig. I thought it was, like, suddenly cool. Actually, fiber internet just showed up. That's a bang. Sliding that thing on the sticky surfaces. Not gonna let any bouncing happen there. Oh, that is sick, Bluey's dad. Also, again, shout out to you always supporting your son. He's done a great job. How is Maine? Do y'all have family up there? Y'all just chilling? You just love Maine? Actually, isn't Maine lobster a thing? Do they have good lobster? What is the main food of Maine? What's the main? Oh, who saved that? It was Matt. Okay. Everyone on the pre-jump. Gyro was trying to catch it away from, I believe, Matt. It's literal on their license plate. Look, I have never seen a Maine license plate, okay? Oh my gosh. I take that back. I think I've seen one. All right. Oh boy. Now they're being cheeky about it. We are now going west. Oh, they hurt their feelings. They're like, oh, we're going EU now? You guys are about to suffer the same way. Ugh. All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed it. Fluffer Nutter sandwiches. Fluffer Nutter? Is that like when you use the marshmallow stuff and then you use peanut butter? All right, I hope that you guys are ready for this. I'm pretty sure 160 ping is where we're gonna be living. So here we go. Yeah, if we get 160 ping, they have to beat them twice, and it goes to loser both times. So we're about to find something weird. I'm assuming you do white bread for fluffernutters, right? You know, we tried to agree to East. Here we go. No, it's 3-2. West Virginia. Oh, Syracuse coming. Okay, hold on. Who's even on Syracuse? I looked at these invited teams and I was wondering what the heck is going on for some of these guys. Did I lose the sauce about like current collegiate? Because I did not think Syracuse was even like a relevant kind of superpower. All right, so this is your ping, ladies and gentlemen. 148, 152. It could be worse. A baby tiz. Oh, okay. Okay. You gotta act even faster than they did before. Oh! You want West Coast? You get the best of them. West brings the best out in Bluey. Velocity with the handoff. Bluey being patient, and he cuts him off at the pass. West Virginia put something in their old crack pipe. Acting like West is gonna make this team look weird. Nice takeaway by Reshiram. Doesn't have any extra boost, so he can't go up and challenge, but Bluey will do the hard work for him. Big demo on a Gyro, and Gyro, he's a massive utility player. That's exactly why he's on this team, but Matt has been everywhere. 1-1, just outside the first minute. Bluey trying to get there, and they will punish the all-in cycle. He thought he'd be able to get to the player, and he couldn't quite read the arc. Oh? They bumped velocity, otherwise he had an eye for it. Oh, Matt's been unlocked. He got the flip reset. Big save out of Reshiram. Well, if Reshiram had that boost early, he might have been able to do it. Blue will get a demo. They do bump Matt off the wall. He's going to travel to get a low side 50 off this. Gyro, he does give his life for the cause, and Reshiram flirts with the idea of going upwards. Be careful. Can't make that read. And that will be an easy cycle pick up by Matt. Flunk. They forced him to jump, and just so tough to be able to adjust that way. I did a little casting with CCS. Nation has done a lot of great work with all those schools to bring them in. So many of them, too. Ooh. All right, West Virginia's turned the tide right now. A lot more options. Reshiram. Open to just send it past Matt. Matt now taking up that back line as Gyro will send it skyward. Angel do anything? No. Reshiram was vaulting past. Gyro will try to take it one more time. He does get deleted, and then they're trying to slow down this game. Does Indiana Tech participate in like any major like traditional sports conferences? I know you're private school, so I didn't know if like some of that still exists in that capacity. Oh, Matt with another one. I believe that's a Hattie. Ah, okay. That's what I thought. Just tell them that you'll replace the Indiana school. You guys are going to be way better than them. Like, come on. That's no knock on Indiana, but it is. They get one back off the kickoff. The only thing that Matt has done wrong is think they can then win the 2v2. Look, name me one thing Indiana has done correct. You guys can replace them. That's fine. Just be... What's their colors? Like, aren't they also orange? Yeah, just, you know, put like a giant eye right over the eyeball of the helmet of the Warrior logo. Easy. Reshiram sees Gyro screaming down at him. Oh, they're red and white. Okay. Who am I thinking? Oh, Illinois. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Good old Illini. Whoop. Oh, my lord. Winning every 50-50. Which one of these guys is West Coast? Oh, it's Angel. Okay. Weirdest match I've ever seen. But this one might be slipping away. Still a little bit of time left on the clock for Indiana Tech to maybe get back into this pre-jump series. Oh, love the pass. Reshiram? What in the world was that? Ping pong? Some pinball? That's like me tossing in the gummies into the grocery cart. Mom, I want this one. No! I slap it back in anyway. So 99 seconds to get into this game. See if it can work. I remember Hot Bomb. Oh, maybe dropping a bomb here. Double commit. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Angel, you can't score on an open net. That's wrong. Oh. I understand too, because you feel like the moment is there. That definitely was a key time frame for Indiana Tech to sink or swim. There's a giant hole in the boat now. Rush Ram trying to take advantage. Too little boost. Oh, and now too many problems. Well, West Virginia is getting the better benefit of this one too. Everyone just sniffing for a chance. 111 on the board. It's not unreasonable, but I mean, when your ping is higher than the amount of time you got right now. Double tap. Incomplete. Bluey will try and set up someone. He's gonna get back to it, but it's Angel who's there first. Oh, and a floor pinch. All right. Time to wrap it up, folks. There is 50 seconds. It will take pretty substantial bit of moments to get this one righted to a game number 7. But they gave him some fight. This is going to be a team that challenges. That's able to really bring it to that top rung of CRL, and I cannot wait to see what they do. It's just going to take, you know, not main laptop. And wait, hold on. What is happening? 11 goals between these two. And also not being across an ocean. Not bad at all. You know, in spite of the rocket pass, I'm still using the Inferno goal explosion. That isn't the one that gives you, like, the full field animation. I'm just like, you know what? No. This is my exploding skull face of fire. Matt trying to take it away, does so away from velocity. With 20 seconds, Warriors put forth their best effort from whence they could. This one will slide towards the Mountaineers. Game 6 is where it will be. The Mountaineers will be moving on in round number 2. Indiana Tech showing at least their first best look to the world here for CRL in summertime. GG's call between teams. Some good old camaraderie abound between both sides. This keyboard ain't good. Wait, does he play keyboard? As what? What? Wait, hold on. Does he not only play a laptop, but he also uses the keyboard? He doesn't use the controller? Oh, okay. Okay, good. I was about to be like, dude, is he playing with like the little mouse nipple to see if he can do with that? Oh, okay, good. All right. Wow. Good try, everyone. Here from Indiana Tech. I cannot wait to be able to see these guys soar. It's going to be an awesome time whenever they come in. I think it's going to be in August for them to finally all be in the same room. Very cool moments. Make sure you guys do definitely get like the team photos and shots. I saw y'all's socials. Fantastic kind of just general support from everyone there. And of course, if you're seeing this for the first time, make sure to follow this channel. Indiana Tech obviously has something on the come up, especially with all the extra titles that they're also playing into. Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, Smash. You got League of Legends. You obviously got Rocket League. So make sure y'all, you know, have a great time going to the next. I know there's gonna be some more summer stuff that's happening, so I can't wait to see you compete. Also, make sure to follow me, Hale_Monkeyman. If you don't know who I am, hold on. Let me just put hello. Okay, if you don't want to follow me after I put that, there you go. Either way. Thank you so much to Bluey for inviting me to be able to be y'all's voice, even if it's just brief today. We got to have some fun yesterday. Also to Chippy, to Bub, to Miller, to the entire esports team, of course, with Velocity and Rush Ram soon to come, especially with Bluey and Bluey's dad. You're awesome. Hope you all have a fun time in Maine with all the Maine things going on with your fluffernutter sandwiches. I need to try one of those. Y'all have a fantastic night. I will see y'all around the bend. Enjoy some Rocket League, and y'all have a fantastic evening and a really good weekend.